Yo, it's your boy Rambo is talking here right now on the Sweet Talking Podcast, the podcast where everyone and everything is sweet. Here today, I am Rambo is talking here with the big co-host, Big Tyree on the brand.
Tyree on the brand here.
Today we're chilling, billing, kicking back, sipping on some gin and juice.
Another no guest on.
No, like that.
I think we should call it no guest on part 2, man.
Part 2.
So, what you saying they've been?
I've been, you know them ones. I've been. Bro.
You know what I mean?
I just been working and working more. You know them ones there, bro.
Yeah.
Filmed yesterday, filmed today, work tomorrow.
Work tomorrow? What kind of actual work? Or?
Yeah, actual work. Work Sunday, Monday, uni. It's just a cycle, bro. Keeps going. It is meant, but we're there. We're live. What you saying?
What am I saying? I'm just here as time goes by, you know. Obviously, the podcast is just, I'm finding it very interesting right now, you know. I'm excited to be doing these podcasts. Obviously, Black Man the Traveller, the last episode.
That was big.
That was a big episode. Big
Was it
feedback
big?
on that one.
Still the margin, that.
Yeah, Mars on that.
What's she saying?
She was rating it, mad
Rating
still.
it.
No, mad people.
Insightful, but there was banter in it as well.
You know what I'm saying? Like, on an inspirational thing as well. With him, everyone was saying this guy, like, mad raw and everything. And, like, they were hearing this thing.
K with a J. Cole thing.
Yeah.
Lid straight, authentic.
Like, he did inspire me after that pod. I felt something. I felt lighter, you know.
So down.
Yeah, like, I just don't know why, but he just gave us some gems. And that it was the rawness about him that just got me, man. It was just mad real.
Real on the dog.
It took me on a journey with them stories, man. I tell you that.
No, like that.
Right.
What we saying today, though?
Oh, what
Got a lot of stuff to unpack,
We got some big stuff to unpack still.
A lot of stuff been going on, innit?
Controversial shit, big shit. Controversial in the eyes of the public, but to us, I think we see it clear.
Is that mic close enough?
Shit. You can hear me, though.
You got the headphones on,
Yeah,
innit?
I can hear myself.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah. Obviously, that big interview that happened. How many days ago was it?
I don't even know. Like, a couple of days ago, innit?
No, it was this week.
Monday. Is it Monday?
I think it was Tuesday.
Might have been a Tuesday.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you watch it?
I've seen it, yeah. Because I remember people watched it come out first on a CBS thing.
CBS on a 1 a.m.
late
thing,
night thing.
I never done that. But
apparently that thing was longer.
Yeah, there was edited stuff in the English one.
Slime meant.
It was a bit jarring.
Yeah, but we knew that, man.
Yeah, we knew
Water
that.
shedding them, man, there.
Water shedding.
You saying you watched it?
Yeah.
You watch it?
Yeah, I see it.
What was your man's takes on that?
My take on the interview, I feel like Oprah killed it. I feel like Oprah asked
Oprah.
In terms of, she asked the right question. She asked the right question in terms of unveiling what we want to hear.
Okay.
In terms of that aspect of things, obviously, it was surprising as well in terms of what Megan was saying. For example, the baby's like big, like scandalous stuff she was saying. Obviously with the baby, the color of the baby's skin, what color would it be?
Yeah.
When I heard that answer, I was like, what?
Yeah,
that's what they're really on. Lidge. And obviously there was better other stuff as well that they were saying, which was a bit scary. You know what I'm saying? Like, obviously
the main things I got from that interview was meant. The Megan thing was meant. What she went through was crazy. I was deep in that. It made it sound like the Queen don't really run nothing.
Yeah, definitely.
It made it sound like the royal family is just a facade. Like,
it's
just people just in roles. Like,
yeah, there's individual roles, and then there's they kept saying the institution,
the firm,
big
little prison break.
Yeah, like the company. That's literally the company on prison break.
Yeah, that is like they could just be normal people, but they're just paid to play
their part
roles, basically. And I was just watching like, you might get a salary just to come and like the Queen's got. So I need you to go shake hands with my man down there, like, bro, that's
stuff. Anyone
it's mad.
And
then the whole Megan thing obviously shows you racism, brazy.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. They like to say in England, that racism. Well, I've heard myself that they say England is not really a racist country. But I'm saying it is. It's shadiness. I'm saying it's implied racism.
Institutional racism.
Yeah, you know
as
what
well.
I'm saying? behind clothes, like you got unravel it. You know what I'm saying? Just behind, obviously, when they said I go back to when they said the color of skin. That question in itself is racist, but it's not you being racist outspokenly. Do you know what I'm saying? And obviously, when they're saying they're stripping away the title of the baby, saying that he's not going to be a prince.
Meant to lie.
But why are you doing that? You know what I'm saying?
Lie. Speak on that.
Yeah, I want to know the odds behind that, the rationale. And obviously, they weren't trying to give that. Obviously, we still haven't even heard a response. And, you know, we need to expect one. That's because that's
definitely need
crazy
one
shit
still.
on their name.
Definitely.
Imagine that on your name. You need to take that off, but you got to accept it. Obviously, I saw Prince William did say, we are not a racist family.
Little quick bop thing, innit? Little 2 minute little he's walking, not even a little formal statement and that, bro. Yeah, in the
African clothing. Everything's a look. Everything's a look. Everything's literally a look.
It's a game, isn't it? It's a game. It's a simulation.
It's the industry. Yeah. You need to have a look.
But what bit would you say surprised you the most was the skin thing?
The skin, I call none.
You know what touched me the most was when they've obviously gone Canada now. They're baked.
They're doing their own thing now.
They took away like the security and told people where man's staying.
That's mad, man. So what are you guys
trying
to do?
He's trying to get. I don't know. Is it meant?
You know what I'm saying?
He say, I'm a royal. He's saying, bro. Yeah. I'm not no regular degular.
That's what he was saying as well. Not even on the arrogant thing. He's saying for what it is. I'm actually a prince.
Stick me up real quick, like. And I was just like, that is mad.
He's a target, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the thing with Harry, he came on a calm thing, you know what I'm saying? I can see with Meghan, he really loves her, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's on a respectful thing. And he was just saying, I'm just surprised at that, because obviously at the end of the day, he is a prince. He is a hotspot, he's a target, can be used for anything. And he's saying, you're just taking my security away for like that. And obviously he got a kid as well, and he got Meghan there. Why I didn't understand it was why. Why? Why would you take away security? That's what was just confusing me.
Because he's saying, listen, I don't really want to be a part of this thing like that no more. They took that personally. Because they're probably thinking he's probably getting brainwashed by this black woman or...
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Black woman, yeah.
Yeah. And, boy, and they're just like, cool. If you don't want to be part of us, then we're basically saying, you're not part of us at all. But I'm thinking, end of the day, royal, not. These lot are meant to be family, or supposedly. I don't even know what's going on in there, bro. So it's like, it's mad. Man's all saying dad ain't answering his calls.
Oh my God, for why? Why isn't he answering? That's the key question. Why? I always want to know why about things. Why? What's the rationale between your actions, for your actions, and there's none been given? Dad not answering his calls for what? He kept stating that he doesn't want what happened to his mum to happen to Meghan. That in itself, because he's seen it. He's saying he's seen the same patterns that was with his mum, and he's seen that, so he flipping cut out. He was young too. And they're not backing it. Yeah, that's what's scary. His own dad is not backing it.
He should know most.
Yeah, he should know more. You should know better. And then Harry just took upon himself to do what a real alpha does. And looks after your woman. You know what I'm saying? And your kid.
But he'd been alpha. That's the thing.
That's what I'm saying.
Before Meghan, he was on his own thing.
Yeah.
Because he knew, I feel like, he knew, first of all, his mum was that character. Second of all, he knew that he's never going to be king in it. The way it's worked out and that.
Because William is ahead of him.
I think there's bad things ahead of him.
Okay.
So he's never going to be king. So he's like, bro, I might as well just live my life, innit? Like, so he's been, like, everyone's noticed Harry's been on this, like, he's trying to be normal.
On a normal thing,
you know what I'm saying? He's
normal.
been out there and that. See interviews of Stormzy, he's saying he's bumped into Harry in the gym. I'm like, yeah, he's out there.
He's out there.
You know what I'm saying? And then it's like, cool. Found this woman now. Boom, 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 boom. I feel like it took her coming into his environment for him to deep, like, this ain't normal. You know what I'm saying?
That's
she
exactly
probably said,
thinking.
like, what, you just do that because she said that and what? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And he's like, raw, okay. He might have thought it before, but now it's like,
it's right in front of him as his woman, so he's seeing it. So obviously,
and it's affecting her. He can see the effects on her.
Yeah, I'm saying that's what I was thinking. He's being very empathetic towards Meghan. That's his woman, so he needs to see what happens through her eyes.
Because just like he would have affirmed it.
Yeah, he would have.
Now he's seeing it on her. He's like,
and the racist thing as well, because I don't know if Harry was exposed to racism before in terms of like him seeing it happen to a black person, but obviously when it's happening to his wife, he's seen it, and obviously that's what he said in the interview. You say he never really realized that it's going on like that. The size of racism that's going on, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. The magnitude.
The magnitude, and obviously, him having his black woman is now showing him that, and then obviously he said he had to educate himself, and that's not what the people in the royal family are doing. They're being ignorant. You know what I'm saying? So,
Of course, man. It's their little world, isn't it?
you know what I'm saying? He's saying his brother and dad is peak.
Bro, but even before this, I hear people saying like abolish the royal family and that, because
Abolish it, the monarchy.
I see some things like, how can you have a royal family and then there be like poor people on the street? Like, it don't make sense. Like, you're showing that this is the highest form of living. This is what you're meant to look up to. But then outside on the road, there's fuckery going on. So it's like, how can there be? Why do we have royal family? Why do we have this big palace and our countries?
Are you saying the royal family should be helping these poor people in a way?
They kind of say like there shouldn't even be this like embodiment of this is what life should look like.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? These lot are all perfect and this is what we're doing. But
On an iconic thing.
yeah,
Idolization.
Yeah. And it's just like, boy, I hear it, and then now it's like, cool. They're screaming it even more now.
Yeah.
Abolish the royal family and that.
Holy shit, though. That means they're taking away their name. The brand is basically a brand they got.
Bro,
Literally.
it's a company, bro.
Yeah,
These are getting salaries, fam.
They're getting paid. Like, how he was getting. When they were saying he didn't have money, that confused me, you know, when they were saying he didn't have money to pay for his security. So,
That's what I'm saying. You got money, but if you think about the security they probably had.
Was it crazy? We're talking top MI,
And it's a thing where, because
whatever.
he's in that establishment, he ain't got to worry about
Nothing.
Like, it's just getting
Do nothing.
chopped off some tab somewhere.
Some tab, you know
And
what
now
I'm saying?
it's
The royal
like,
family
bro,
tab. You know
what?
what
That
I'm saying?
how much it cost?
Yeah.
Bro, alright.
Literally,
I see
that.
his mum left him inheritance, and I heard it was a big.
What, big boy check?
Yeah. But obviously that was years back. So look how long. Obviously he's been living off that probably. So
Well, he might have not had to live off that until now.
that's what I mean. You know what I'm saying? But
He
it's
said that
like,
only lasted him so long for the security, and then obviously that's when
Yeah.
they started taking these deals and brand deals
Yeah.
and trying to be sponsored.
in Canada now. So like he wasn't broke, but it's like,
It wasn't, bro.
you think about his way of living though. He's probably
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Standard of living was high.
standard of living, and now it's like, bro, oodles and
Gotta
noodles.
dumb it down.
Oodles and noodles, bro. And the whole her like suicidal type thing and
Oh
that.
yeah, I forgot about that. I forgot
That
about
was
that.
a mad thing.
That's touchy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That was
She
touchy.
was like,
I forgot about that.
go to the event and that. Like, my man's just gripping his
Nah,
arms and
that
like,
was-
his hand and
when I
that
heard
big.
that,
It was like, fuck.
Shuddering, I was
You
shuddering.
know them
you
ones
what
though
I'm
where
saying?
you
'Cause
just
it's
feel
big.
like you don't want to go somewhere, you still go.
Yeah, and they have to
But
firm,
obviously
you know
that's
what
a
I'm
higher
saying?
level of.
The highest level in terms of these, they're representing the royal family.
Yeah.
And then she has to there keeping a straight
Smiley
face.
and
Smiley. You know what I'm saying?
To
That's
be
pain.
this princess.
And the thing is, obviously, I haven't been to the magnitude that she has been. Obviously, she's saying suicidal, but I feel like we've all been through a case where we got to keep a straight face, firm face, to just, you know what I'm saying, not to cause any problems, you know what I'm saying? And obviously, she's there saying of the suicidal things, and she was not getting any help towards that as well. So it just sounds like she was just getting she was just basically, she was going down from the start. She was basically just gonna blow up, you know what I'm saying? And she had to get out, and that's what Harry did. He took her out of the situation.
What do you think of these people that are saying like she should have knew what she was getting into and everything?
Yeah, I heard a couple people saying she should have done her research, you know. I think that's a lot.
Research.
Research into the royal
Like
family.
there's a Wikipedia.
Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of bullshit, man. Because obviously, when you do marry someone, like not
never
everyone, I'm not gonna be able to. For
Okay.
example, I'm not gonna be able to research them or get to know them.
So
like that.
in-laws in general,
Yeah,
no matter if they're
in-laws.
royals,
You
you
know
don't
what
know
I'm
nothing about them.
So she shouldn't know what she's getting into. What is it that she was actually getting into? I think that's the question. Is she supposed to be getting into the racist stuff that's like, I don't understand.
Yeah.
Are they accepting that there's actually racism then if they're saying that? Nah, I don't agree with that statement.
Because obviously she never complained about like the pressure of it and like that.
Yeah, never
what I'm
once,
saying?
you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Complaining about the racism and
The lack of support. That's
lack
what
of
she
support and
that's
how
what
they
she was always screaming in
talk
there.
about a child, fam. All like that.
Yeah. So nah, I don't. Do you agree with that statement?
No. Bro, you never know what you're getting into, bro.
Yeah, no. There's always
anything.
circumstances always change.
Literally. And you're trusting a man that he probably didn't even know what was
Going on? Because as
Yeah.
you said, but I say it's always ignorance, man. These guys don't know what it is. They need to be educated on these things. Lack of education. Obviously, as that Black Man the Traveller was saying as well. It's just a lack of education. And these men need to be educated.
Why do you need to be educated? Like, why did they need to be educated when they're the education? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
They're the royal family,
Yeah,
bro.
they're
What
the
they
royal
got to
family.
learn, fam?
That's what I'm saying.
You got to learn about us.
You know what I'm saying? They need to learn about us. It's true, man, but
That's what power does, isn't it?
power takes you away from us and then just creates this divide.
Crazy. What else? The Kate thing. I've seen people saying that. Yeah.
The Kate
Like,
thing,
no,
about the
they-
crying
the
thing.
lies in that. Yeah. Yeah.
I knew
Twist
what.
things in it.
I already knew what
But it's
that.
like no one wanted to come out and say, nah, like that's not what happened. You know what I'm saying? They just left that one in the wind for speculation.
And then it goes to why. Why did they do
Yeah.
that? Because it was something else.
Yeah.
They will clear it up quickly.
Because
I
when
keep
it was
saying
my
Comes
man,
down
it's
to the
quick.
worst, Harry.
Yeah, man.
What did she say? She
Oh.
was chatting about Andrew and that. But she
Prince,
didn't say it, she said it subliminally. She was like, oh, they'd rather come out and lie
who's
about...
Prince Andrew again?
Huh?
The pedophile one.
Who's the pedophile one? Not Prince Philip. It's Prince.
No.
Nah, Prince Andrew's the Queen's
Innit?
son.
So Harry's
He was
dad's
on
brother.
that mad
So
thing.
Harry's dad's brother.
Charles'
Okay.
brother,
Oh,
Charles'
Charles' brother.
brother.
Okay, Prince.
And then he needs to be questioned...
Yeah, on the
by
paedophilic thing.
FBI in America and that.
They're protecting my man.
Yeah.
And they're protecting him.
Obviously, because the way it works, because he's not in the States, they can't, like...
What they
serve
then
him,
need to be
like,
extradited.
Basically, yeah. Because he's here. They're basically saying, come over to the States, like, we're trying to question you, but Queens and them man are saying, nah, he's good here, innit? You know what I'm saying? Well, go on.
False.
Is it buzzing?
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
They're calm now.
Yes, calm now. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Alright, cool. Go on.
But yeah, that thing was mad, and I see people talking about how, like, obviously I don't really remember when Kate first come into the royal family.
Yeah,
Like,
that was
way
probably-
back, innit?
You know what I'm saying? It does feel like a long time ago,
Yeah.
you know? Now
Yeah.
without thinking of it.
And like, I see some pictures of her when she first came in, and there was like, the tweet was like, oh, like they gave her time to become whatever they wanted her to be.
Yeah,
and
the
that.
Duchess of
And they don't
Duchess
feel
of
like
Cambridge.
Meghan like they didn't give her enough time to fit into that role. Like,
Everything was straight away boom.
Yeah,
and I'm sure she must have Kate must have got support, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? I'm very sure of that, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, I don't know if there's proof or anything, but I'm sure she got support. The support that Meghan needed. Because actually, also what she said, she was saying that she was ready to ride. She was ready to ride the full term. She was saying,
Yeah, yeah.
I'm in this for the long run.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And obviously, they wasn't trying to help her, give her that support. So then she had to do what she had to do, man.
had to do what you have to do.
Survival of the fittest out here, man.
And then you got this guy, Piers Morgan, you and that.
Oh, yeah. Piers.
Look, another one. That I'm just thinking, see that man there, like, did he not just deep, like,
He had an agenda from time ago.
yeah,
but
that's what I'm
before
saying.
even this whole,
Yeah, but
he
then
was
it's
there
like-
chatting.
he knows. Like, I hear he's keeping it real. People are
keeping it
coming
real.
on the thing like, it's like, cool.
This guy's just saying
Yeah,
what he thinks.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
But surely he knows now that. Yeah,
Oh,
like, this
yeah,
is gonna,
overdid it
this
as
ain't
well.
gonna go in his favor,
Yeah,
innit?
yeah. Overdid it.
But I guess when you're like, if that's your views, innit? And he's trying to die on that hill, innit?
You're trying to die on that hill.
He's trying
bro.
to die on that hill for real, like.
But I guess I don't understand it because he's in a place of power. In terms
got
of
a platform.
a big platform. GMB, bro. People watching it every morning, and he's saying these things that most people aren't gonna agree with you on. You know what I'm saying? And obviously, yes, you can have your opinions, but some opinions have to be in your head. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I can't say everything I think out on the camera. I can't. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
It's
yeah.
stupid. Because
The thing with Piers that's crazy is like one day he'll come and he'll be like pressuring some like politician.
Matt Hancock, for example.
Yeah, and you'll be like, yes, Piers. You know what I'm saying? Piers, whatever your name is. Like, you know what I'm saying? My guy. And then the next day he's just,
comes on some bullshit, bro.
yeah, bro. And it's just like, nah, man. Nah.
The
And,
two-faced
and it
thing,
was
man,
bare obsessive.
Obsessive, yeah, like he was hurt. Like
Obsessive.
obviously, what's that guy's name that spoke out on him, that light skinned guy?
Or his little co-host.
Yeah, Coles, whatever. He got.
He
onto
was
him.
smoking him,
He
innit?
was smoking him, G saying
Smoking him.
he's hurt. Cause,
And he walked off.
yeah, because it was
Bro,
hurt.
that's
It
a
was hurt.
little man thing, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a
It's not
little man
alpha, G,
thing.
because he's been dishing that out. It's not
Bro,
alpha, G.
it's not alpha.
You gotta be holding that corn on.
And
a
that's
platform
like that
that.
on that hill 101.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the man gets investigated and he leaves. That's dying that hill. That's almost like he almost saying you got the audacity to look into me.
Yeah, yeah, like on an arrogant thing.
Or the me, like I'm gone. Like I'd rather
Yeah,
quit.
you rather quit, so you left.
Flipping
Did you
hell.
leave or did you get fired?
He's a, hey, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Fired. Hey, she killed it. No, I'm telling you, man.
think she
I'm
killed
telling
it?
you, man.
But she's a nut as well, though.
People told me
Yeah,
to
she's
Oprah's a nutter.
nut, but you know what I'm
She's a
saying?
nutter.
Yeah,
Hey, what do you know right
yeah.
now? They're telling me about
With the Epstein thing.
The
man.
Epstein
Apparently
thing.
She was all
She-
bopping Epstein
Yeah,
Island and
she
them
went,
thing there.
I
Crazy.
had this talk
But
yesterday.
that thing there's a different madness. I
Yeah.
don't even know, bro.
And nah, it's a different madness,
I
but
was listening to Chucky and they were chatting about this thing today.
yeah.
And it was like, they were chatting about peers and that. And they must have said like, I was talking about how, you know, some days peers is this, sometimes it's that. And the man was like,
Marmite.
the older you get, the closer you go back to your tribe, innit?
Yeah.
And
In
it's
terms
like,
of place of thinking.
like where you're from, innit? So
Okay.
you might come on this, I'm on it, like, I'm for you lot. But as like, older you get, it's like, he's chose his side. Like,
Yeah.
it was a bit, I see him chatting about some people, you know what I'm saying? Footballers backing him and that. And then you're like, okay, he's chose his side now. You know
Yeah,
where
yeah,
he
yeah,
stands,
where he
innit?
stands,
He's
yeah.
over there,
In
you
terms
know
of
what I'm
like he was
saying?
trying to back Raheem Sterling and all
Yeah,
that.
you know what I'm saying? You thought he was there, but
Trying to help
nah,
out thing on
he's
the
over
side.
there now.
Yeah.
But it's like, at least we know. But I
I'm
don't know
saying?
what, like...
So do you feel like if like a high end place just employs them, for example, Sky News, do you think it's a bad look for them?
It would be publicly, but behind the scenes, they're all doing the same thing, innit?
Okay.
So,
It's whoever's like whatever system is ready to take that.
yeah.
Because he's gonna bring the views. At the
Yeah, he does bring the views
that's
and
what
he
I'm saying.
He does. Because he himself is a platform, so people want to see him. And people do want to hear him chat shit as well.
Yeah,
I do
yeah.
believe that. And yeah, I feel like he said it as well. I don't know when, because obviously in the morning, the day after he got fired, there was like I think there was outside his house and be like, oh, blah blah blah, and they're saying, what's the Sky money like? And a joking thing, I don't know if you guys heard it. It was like,
He said that?
Yeah, he was like, oh, where are you on to next? And he was like, oh, what's the Sky money like?
Oh my gosh.
Definitely
Bro,
That
we
was
got
funny,
an
that
interview
was
next
funny.
day
You know what I'm saying,
on the
G?
Jose Mourinho thing.
Yeah, on the next week thing, he's probably in a job
Facts.
because his repertoire is there.
He might flip the script and start podcasting
That's where the bags.
off the chain.
That's where the bags.
Bro,
He's getting shouted.
no regulations.
Because I swear Piers used to do the sit down thing on Channel 5.
Yeah, back in the
was
day.
big. That
The
was
live
good.
story
yeah,
thing.
that was big. That was the live story thing. That's big. So he couldn't even come on that.
The podcasting team.
Yeah. If Piers goes
Bro,
on that, people he's
Man,
getting.
I'm gonna listen to it because they're
Yeah.
trying to see that.
Yeah, that's
What's
a bang.
What's this guy saying?
Yeah.
Man's gonna get the 100 mil Joe Rogan deal.
What's this shit this guy saying?
I don't know.
No, but him, people like to say he's opinionated and all that. But obviously some opinions you gotta keep to yourself, as I said before, which is standard in the day and life we live in. You know,
We even spoke about Tyler Perry, fam.
Tyler Perry.
Shout out Tyler Perry, fam.
Oh yeah, gave them the place of
Gave him a home.
home.
Humble abode.
Humble abode. That's it. Nah, you gotta give that.
Pattern of what? What, you need security? I got
that.
you.
Got that.
I got that, bro.
that.
We need acres. What, little arch trying to run a...
Got
pattern.
that. Now that's power still.
The black man.
That's what we're on. You know what I'm
The
saying?
black man, you know what I'm saying?
Good representation. He done that as well. I'm sure he wasn't thinking
Out
about
of
that.
kindness of his heart,
Yeah,
bro.
out of the kind of his heart. This is what he's on. Kindness
You man
brings
just...
rewards.
I don't even need nothing for you. You man got me in the rebound. If you need to.
Do you feel like racism can never be eradicated?
I feel like our generation trying to be the turning point right now, innit? But
I feel like we're making good progress.
we're making progress, but as mad as it is to say, like, as long as these old heads are still alive, they're still man them to groom and condition, like.
It is to condition. It's conditioning,
Yeah.
bro. Because obviously us, man, us blacks, I must say, we've been conditioned to
And
know what to expect from these other people who are, you know what
I
I'm
think
saying?
it was it Vanessa on the podcast? She was like, the amount of years that it took for them to implement this into people is probably going to take the same amount of time to try to get it out of people.
Yeah,
So
yeah. That's
me-
been centuries, bro.
that's what I'm saying. I don't even know if it's our lifetime, but as long as you got that was saying before, a little part of playing it,
Yeah.
then
I do feel like being eradicated.
has racism changed, or
Racism
do you think it's just been like people are more aware now?
I feel like
Has the level of racism dropped?
I feel like that's a tricky question because I
Yeah.
feel like racism now it's very subliminal. These little microaggressions people have, you know what I'm saying, passive aggressiveness.
And it's almost like they've ran into their little little caves now.
Caves, you know what I'm saying? And then where there's an opportunity.
You're not really gonna bop into them
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
normal street.
No one's gonna shout at me saying this and that, N-word,
Yeah,
blah, blah,
yeah,
blah.
yeah.
No one's gonna do that. They're gonna discrimination
Yeah,
a form
yeah,
of
yeah.
racism, you know what I'm saying? Don't give me these jobs. Say you can't sit there, blah, blah, blah. All that crap, you know what I'm saying? I do, racism, that still exists. In terms of being eradicated,
Can anything be eradicated?
no, that's
the
what
thing.
I'm saying. Like sexism towards females, for example, in terms of males, like it's always gonna happen, but then it just becomes just more less. It becomes more subliminal. I would just say,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying, and yeah, I don't think it'll be eradicated, man. It's too big, and there are too many people that believe in that for it
Mm-hmm.
to be eradicated.
Yeah, man, we should just war it off, innit?
We're off. That's
War
what
it off,
that's
fam.
what I've been doing my whole life. You know, have you ever experienced racism on a matching? On a matching, like you literally felt like that person was being racist towards you.
No, you know,
I
not like
I haven't
to
either.
my face.
I haven't. What about subliminally?
feel like-
Subliminally then.
Job wise and that. It's happened to me, but you can never prove it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Because
you can never prove
Yeah,
it.
it's
That's
easy
that's
to
how they
say
do it. That's
that I didn't get that job because I was black in it. But
they say playing the race.
I was
card.
in the room, you know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
felt like you're not really asking me questions like you're asking my man. Like, I'm here, you know. I thought that was more when I was going for like proper like apprenticeships.
Yeah.
These retail jobs, bro, they take you.
Okay,
They want you
yeah.
to clean.
They just want
flipping-
numbers. They're looking at
You know what I'm
numbers.
saying? Clean walls and them thing there. They want you to do that. But when you're trying to get proper roles that can change your life and that, I feel like that's when you experience it. So when we say like we ain't really experienced it like that, I feel like because we're
We haven't
still,
been in that
you know what I'm
position.
saying? We're still at a pretty low level. Like they don't mind us getting the little JD job and that. When you try to go JP Morgan, what you think they're not clamping you down like,
Quickly shutting you
Quickly,
off.
you
They
know
see
what I'm
that surname, they're
Bro.
thinking, boom.
bro? But luckily, obviously some people are getting in them positions.
Yeah, and that's what sharp.
But then there's levels. You get in the positions, then
there's
it
more
might start
problems.
coming.
Yeah,
Oh, what? I
there's
can't get a promotion. It's mad.
that fucking concrete.
The
ceiling.
ladder, innit? Yeah,
Yeah.
man. It is crazy, but eradication there's so many wars going on. You know
many
what?
wars.
It's mad, yeah. Like obviously, as mad it is, everything going on. I feel like every day, yeah, there's a new thing that's just divides people, innit?
There's a new battle.
That's why I feel like at the same time it's hard to be a politician because you gotta please everyone, innit?
Yeah, and it can't.
Because
you
now
can't do
before
that,
it's
man.
like a cool, are you black, you're white, are you racist, are you not racist, are you Labour, are you Conservative?
There's a lot of checklists.
Now it's, do you support Meghan, do you not support Meghan?
Yeah.
Now, bro, you can beef someone on the train. What do you think of Meghan? Oh, she's a bitch. I can't fuck with you now.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's always
There's always a checklist needed.
yeah, like
you
there's
know what I'm
just
saying?
divides on everything. Like,
That's legit a question. Do you support Meghan? Do you believe Meghan? When Piers was like on the what was he saying about he doesn't believe that she had problems with her mental. Wow, man. You know how crazy that is, bro?
yeah,
That's crazy, bro.
it's crazy. It's very. What do you mean don't believe her? What do you want? Like
Yeah,
receipts,
yeah.
bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you need to believe her? And even if you don't believe her, that's why I just don't understand why come out on live television and
I
say
say
that.
yeah, and it's
'Cause
nothing to
who's
do with
backing
him, you know. Nothing to do with him, you know.
Fam, who's backing you
Yeah,
firstly,
yeah.
and what is that gaining? You know what I'm saying? People, this mental health thing is real. You know what I'm saying?
And then at the same time, it's the people that are backing him but just not saying anything.
yeah, they're not saying
they're
anything.
worse.
Yeah, they're worse.
Just chilling.
That woman next to him in GMB.
Oh, was it
Susanna?
Lorraine? Oh,
I think it's Susanna. That's
one of them, innit?
One of them. I don't know the name, but
yeah. What you saying? She's
Fam,
I don't really
them
watch
man I
that
remember
show.
in school still that lived were there, never said anything.
yeah.
You might not agree, but she just wasn't on a disagreeing thing. Like, she wasn't down for the confrontation.
The silences.
But in behind closed doors, she's probably trying.
Yeah, yeah,
And I
yeah.
wasn't hearing that because obviously you're on a big platform. You need to be speaking as loud as Piers is speaking. If you don't hear what he's saying, you best talk as well.
And you know what's another thing is mad, like they bring on the black people so they can just try to trump them. You know what I'm saying?
You've made them look shit.
Bro, like come and debate with us on the show, get the nice activists and that. Bro, they don't even
Like
let
that
them
woman,
speak.
I don't know her name.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But nowadays a woman, like they're going up in there, they're not caring it, they're smoking Piers and that.
Smoking.
My man is like you said, the co-host smoked him, he had to walk off.
Piers literally said you can't do this, and he was telling facts that
And he was saying it eloquently, like.
eloquently on a respectful
Yeah,
thing.
like,
because
so
they like
you couldn't play the aggressive
you know what I'm
thing.
saying? Because if he plays aggressive, he's why is he doing that? They
Yeah.
like to paint a picture, literally, and he just killed him well, man.
Yeah, low,
Killed
like
him.
the voice was calm, no shouting. So where you going, bro?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, where you going?
he
Come
didn't,
back.
he didn't even
Yeah,
say
yeah.
where he's going, but he just carried on
This is
talking.
diabolical
Like, this
behavior. Yeah.
Liz is perfect, made him look like a kid.
Yeah, perfect.
I rate that
Killed
guy
him with the
still.
word, you know, kill the
Rate
word,
that.
not even an
Oh,
anger
that's
thing.
what I'm saying. The words
Words are
hit still.
powerful.
That's the power of education, though,
You
isn't
know
it?
what I'm saying? Peace, that's how you fight peace on a words thing, not on the fucking. You don't come on the next thing. If you fight him, you see the way he was coming on the calm thing. I feel like that's what triggered him because
I feel like that's the best way to fight racism as well, man.
his words,
This education,
education.
or what you think black people are this. Well, I'll tell you about when we was flipping, you know what I'm saying, Egyptian days, what we was kings and that.
Yeah.
Or what you don't know about, you know what I'm saying? Like,
you feel like
cool,
in
you can
school-
think that,
Do you feel like in school, like we got taught a proper education on racism?
bro, it's mad. Don't learn nothing, fam.
Nowhere near, innit?
Nothing, fam. Nothing, fam.
Oh, no, man, we actually didn't.
And that's the thing, in any subject, not even just history, you don't know about no black artists. I speak to artists and they say they don't know about no black artists. There's black artists.
Picasso, it was all.
Yeah.
All of
Someone sent me some revolution. What's his name? Some revolutionary black artist. Someone sent it to me. I've never heard of him. They don't teach you that. What in maths? They don't teach you about no. You know what I'm saying? Or science, bro. It's mad, fam.
And that's what I'm saying. It all goes back down to the foundation of things.
Geography.
I don't remember.
Bro,
ever
you
thinking
know what I'm
Africa
saying?
once.
I'm learning about water and names and that, bro.
Yeah. I never think about Africa once. We went to what's the name, South Tottenham, which is full of black people. Obviously, when we done the coursework to show the levels of poverty in Hampstead, and we went to the Y. You know what I'm saying? Why?
Mate,
It's all embedded.
bro, we need to start making our own schools like they're doing it a bit in America now.
And obviously with the Jewish as well. Remember you were
Yeah,
saying?
yeah. Let's teach our own history.
That's what they're doing in America, making all black schools.
Like, obviously, they got the capital, innit?
Mm-hmm.
But that's what I'm saying. Here, I feel like black people now have got the capital, innit? We've got the capital. We've got billionaires. We've got millionaires.
Yeah.
So we ain't got his, I'd say, organization, and there's still a lot of divide. Bro, 3 of these 4, 5 billionaires, black billionaires, can open a school tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely.
They got the capital, but are they gonna sit down and are they gonna agree on everything?
Are they willing to make that risk?
That's what I'm saying.
Do you feel like, yeah, if they were to make an all black school, that in itself is, you could say now they're being racist, we're being racist in a way.
I don't think so.
Why not?
I feel like because we're the oppressed, innit?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think so. You're just going back to your people kind of way, innit? Like we're not segregating, like we're not discriminating you because you're white. We're just loving the black type thing.
Okay.
And people confuse that. Like if Dave makes a song black, he's appreciating black people. He's not discriminating white people. That's the type of thing. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like that. When Dave dropped black, people saying nonsense like.
And then when Stormzy done that scholarship
Yeah,
for the
you
two
know
black
what I'm
people saying,
saying?
why are you not
So
hearing the
similar
white
to that,
people?
it's like,
It's
cool.
we're doing this because the black people
Yeah,
is not getting
that's
love.
what it is.
You know what I'm
Like,
saying?
You forced us into this hole here. Yeah, I feel like that applies for anything. It's like saying women going to make an all women gym now as
Yeah.
you're being sexist. Like, nah, bro.
No. It
You
makes
might-
sense. They're doing it for a reason. They're obviously
Yeah.
feeling uncomfortable in that situation. I'm all for that, man.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, it's real what these girls are going through. Obviously, I'm not in their shoes, but obviously from speaking to girls and stuff, it's real stuff. You know what I'm saying? There's men out here doing these stuff consciously and unconsciously. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, so I'm all for all of that stuff. Obviously, us
Definitely.
blacks, man. If we're not getting the love we're getting, man, we gotta get that love from ourselves, man. You know what I'm saying? Go back to their roots, man.
You know, like that, man. You saying who you got on the dial, man? Let's phone some people in and see what their views are on the Harrier.
Go on the dial. Let's see who's my phone though. He's trying to come in and talk about that Meg and share some of our views quick. Views. I'm gonna call Danica. Let's see if she says me.
Remember what the evil dudes here now. He's trying to have a different kind of night.
Hello,
Yo, Danica,
hello.
you're live on Sweet Talking Podcast. What are you saying?
Oh no, wow, I'm famous.
Yeah.
What are you saying?
I finally made the lineup, guys. Like, I've been
Made it.
sitting here watching and just waiting for my call up, and now I've made it.
Could be in person soon. We'll see.
Definitely.
We're here to ask you on your views on the recent interview with Megan and Oprah. And
Y'all trying to get me deported.
It's anonymous.
Liz, we're just
I
trying
know
to.
you know I weren't born here.
You weren't born here.
Oh,
No,
mate,
have
wake
you never
up.
known that?
Oh my days! Swear you was born in Jamaica.
She ain't got the red card.
You ain't got a
I
passport.
do
You ain't
thank
got a
you very much.
passport.
She ain't got the red card.
I know you see me
You got
go
the
on
little
holiday
blue
multiple
thing or
times a
something.
year,
You got the blue thing, innit?
You got the blue passport. You got the blue passport.
Slaps it in the red
I
case.
We went to France together.
Gee, I do not remember
You
that.
said she was
That
in a
year
different
nine.
line, innit?
Yeah, she was in a different line. I never saw that passport.
No, I've got a British passport.
Okay,
Alright
that's
then.
good. Anyways, yeah, what's your opinions on it, man?
I think it is wild. Like, I was watching the interview. I remember I was watching it with my mum, and she asked if I believed that she didn't know anything. And then I remembered, you see on Twitter, when people ask Americans questions, name 5 countries, and they never know. Their education system is mad. So I genuinely believe she didn't know
because
how mad the royal family was.
Do we
it's
know
true.
though? Do we know?
No, we don't know either. That's what I'm saying. Do we know?
We don't know either, but at least they teach us a certain narrative. I don't think Americans get taught anything.
Nah, they're thinking next things like Paris is the capital of Italy or something.
Yeah, they'll be name 5 countries, and they'll be Africa.
We're only taught that the royal family is all glitz and glamour as well.
Yeah,
That's the thing.
Liz, that's the narrative that's been put on us. But what about the
I think when she said that they have to bow and curtsy to her, even the Queen, even the family, that's when it hit me that they're really in a different world.
Little bubble, innit?
Wait, do you agree with that though? The bow and courtesy to the I do. I hear it, because
That's
obviously at the end of
tradition,
the day,
though, innit?
she is the queen, but she is the queen
Yeah,
at the end of the
that-
day.
But she's your nan.
Nah, man.
But then she is the queen.
She's the queen.
She is the
She was
queen.
born
Queen
into
of
that
the
role.
country, and of this family, she's my nan.
I hear that.
So
Still,
you saying behind closed doors, you just calling her
nanny and that.
Lizzie?
Lizzie,
Man.
even they
I
call
feel
her
like
Her Majesty.
this is a role they're in 24
So
hours.
they're born into this role. They've been taught this. You know what I'm saying? They got their little own subculture there. Do you know what
And
I'm
it's
saying?
same time, Lizzie didn't choose this life.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I thought all right, cool, the staff, the visitors, but your actual grandson has to bow when you come in to ask you what's for dinner.
But it's similar, say them
African
monks and that.
I say with African people as well, they do that. African
right.
culture, they do that as well. They do bow to their older when they're
dodo.
older. You know what I'm saying? They do a little bow and say hi, auntie, hi. You know what I'm saying? So it's
Of our culture, you just come in and say hi, so that's
us Jamaican culture. Yeah, that's us as Jamaicans. But I do know with African culture that is a thing.
That's
you know
not
what I'm
our
saying?
tradition, innit?
Yeah, that's not our tradition.
of our tradition. But I'll see it on Twitter, and I used to think it was mad. When you meet your partners, mum, you gotta bow and call her auntie and that. And I was like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's thing that goes on. I don't necessarily.
Cool.
I don't necessarily agree with it, but I do understand it, and obviously if it's their culture, then fair play to them. You know what I'm saying? Obviously with the Queen, you got to bow. I actually do hear it.
No, I hear that bit, but
Yeah.
all the
But,
other things.
For example, Nigerian people and stuff, but I don't want to say British people are uncultured, but I don't value their culture as much
Okay.
to see it like that, if you get what I mean.
Yeah, I understand where you're coming from.
This ain't even British culture. This is just the royal
The
family.
royal family, because is it really British culture?
This
British
is-
culture is the fish and chips and all of that in the pub.
The years
See,
of.
maybe I don't see it because the royal family is nothing to me.
That's what I'm saying.
Who
Yeah.
actually are they?
It's all a facade.
As a
It's all a
thing is,
facade.
What do
the
you
way older people are going ham for them on Twitter, I'm thinking do these people pay your rent? But
It's
That's
the
what I'm
older
saying.
people, because that's what they've been thrown upon on.
that's what
That's what I'm saying. It's that embodied this,
That
bro.
is
You
them.
meant to
That, you know what I'm saying? I don't know the
Lord's,
word, but it's literally just the top end of the age. That's
they're
what they're
screaming,
believing.
"Lord save the Queen" and them thing there.
Yeah.
yeah. I don't even think any of us know
Lord
the national
save me.
What was your opinion? What was your opinions on when Megan was about when they were talking about the colour of obviously Archie at the time? How did that hit you?
1,000%,
What you say?
without a doubt.
What?
And then there were people trying to play devil's advocate, but and the thing is, it was a lot of like white women with mixed race kids on Twitter saying, but like, oh, like
told
people
you about
asked me,
them.
I wasn't offended.
Yeah.
But it's all about context. Like she said, they were concerned, they were worried. Like, they weren't just curious. Like, oh, is he gonna have a child?
Yeah.
There's concerns. Obviously, she used that particular term, concerns. Obviously, that means they're
Yeah.
worried. They're trying to see what
No
the
lie.
issue is.
Like she can control what colour the
Yeah.
baby comes out.
And obviously, they stripped away his title, saying that
Because
they don't want it to be a prince. Why is that? Why do you think that is, Danica?
My siblings, and like, if someone was to point that out, like, oh, like you're darker than your brother, like that's not a thing. But to say you're concerned about how a child's gonna look, and then in turn with that, not provide them the security that their cousins have and the title, it's all a bit too coincidental for me.
Why do you think that they were concerned?
Because they don't want anything except your white face of the family.
So they basically
tainting the royal blood.
In Harry Potter jargon, they didn't want no muggles. They wanted the pure bloods.
Painting, like they didn't want to paint the image.
Yeah.
Because William and Kate's kids are like...
They're just pure white, you know what I'm saying? And I never heard that narrative of them saying they ain't gonna get their prince or whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly, but Meghan is white passing and Harry's white. Like, what did they think the baby was going to look like?
That's what I'm saying.
That's not even the question I was thinking. I'm just thinking, why are you even asking that question? Because I said that question in itself is implied racism.
Yeah, because you know common sense, like the child's going to be a quarter white. They're a quarter black. They're not going to look black.
You know what I'm saying? On the dark
so the fact that it's only a quarter and they were worried and concerned. Imagine Meghan was fully black.
On a fully dark skin. Yeah. It's just scary. It's scary.
It is because they, like, the thing is, we see America and we see the racism there and we think that is wild. But the same thing is here, but it's so covert. And then when you point it out here, you look like you're crazy.
You literally look like a crazy. What are you talking about? I just said this and that. Like, I never said that.
My best friend's black.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? My flipping boyfriend's black. They like to say that thing.
I love black people.
Yeah,
I
love black people. I love their jets.
I went to for one. They love it.
Yeah, man.
Well, I guess that's the way the cookie crumbles, man. In this world of ours, in this country of ours, man.
Literally. Even like just like people's responses to it, like even Piers Morgan, like he was my first
Your first what?
Ofcom complaint.
Oh, so done.
Where you lived on a complaint.
I rate that. I rate that.
Play to you, man. What is your opinion on Piers Morgan?
You know what? I think he was very good at holding the government accountable with Corona.
Okay.
But I think he's got an unhealthy obsession with her.
Okay, yeah. I do agree with that.
It's
highly.
weird at that point, because like when the pandemic was at its height, like him getting on to like Matt Hancock and stuff was funny. Like no one can say it wasn't
funny, like, and it was true as well. You know what I'm saying? It was people accountable.
Yeah, he was applying the relevant level of pressure, but. Someone said he's working for knighthood, and that's the only thing I can think. He wants that MBE because like you're grinding for these people like they're your parents.
Okay. Oh, I've never heard that narrative, but that does make sense.
It's the only thing that makes sense.
And the thing is, to say it's true, because I wouldn't say he's very far away from it. I wouldn't.
He is. I think he's never going to be knighted after that phone hacking scandal.
Phone hacking scandal? What's that? Do you know of that?
Have you not seen that?
Was that the news thing?
Is that recent?
Yeah. No, it was years ago. But basically, he was editor at the News of the World newspaper. And when Millie Dowler went missing, they hacked her voicemail and were basically, her family was leaving her voicemail before her body was found. And at one point, her mum tried to leave a voicemail and it said voicemail box full. A couple months later, the mum called again and they let the voicemail go through. So she thought her daughter was alive and was just deleting their voicemails, when really it was the News of the World deleting them so they could get like more juicy information. The paper got shut down and everything. And he worked there, so like he's got the taint to a degree.
He's tainted then.
Like even if he weren't directly involved.
Yeah.
The shadow.
Okay. Well, thanks for all of that, Danica, for coming on and speaking your part, man. Respect for that, Danica.
My check. Don't forget about me.
Run a check.
We won't, man.
We've been here since 011. Don't forget about me, guys.
011, B. Start me.
Love.
Love.
Mad.
What all of that, man? What she was saying.
Madeline. Before we even call the next person, you know what? Also think, yeah. I feel like in a time where I want to hear myself right now. In a time where like they obviously seen the Black Lives Matter movement, black people coming up, they can see that now. I feel like I listened to another podcast and it was like this was the perfect opportunity for them to just show that they're on the side of black people.
Yeah.
Like, even if it was fake.
What, the accusations from Megan?
No. Like, accepting Megan.
Okay.
Because when you deep it, like, as I said before, it's Harry. He's always kind of been
the rebel,
his own
the rebel,
thing.
the rebel. You know what I'm saying?
He's with a black girl.
Mm-hmm.
But all respect, she's mixed race.
Mixed race, yeah.
And she's on the lighter
side of being black.
She's, you know what I'm saying?
Fair, like,
very
you know
fair.
Very fair.
They're together.
Not to go against
I
her.
see a thing that was like, this is the one where you let go. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is like, he's never going to be king.
Mm-hmm.
He ain't going to have no black queen. It's just like,
just
it would have worked so perfectly for them.
They could have changed the narrative.
They could have flipped. They could have like,
Yeah.
look, we're calm. Like, she's happy. Boom. They're just doing it. But you decided the one opportunity for you to say.
I don't think they're getting another opportunity.
That's what I'm saying. This was the one easy one. Like, it's not even like a real
Imagine.
yard man step through. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yard girl, everything. Maybe that one you can see them like, this is a girl that's like mixed
Come
race,
from
prim and
established,
proper,
you know what I'm
like
saying,
got money.
established,
It's not
yeah.
like he just got any. You know what I'm saying? It was just like, wow. And it's the whole thing of like, as a young girl, back in the day, you know what I'm saying? Back in the day, they had like the princesses and that. There weren't no black princesses now. And then they started coming out with black princesses and the young girls were like, yeah, this is our thing now.
Princess and the Frog. Remember
Yeah,
that film?
and Princess Jasmine and Moana, all these now working towards it. And it's like, this was a real life black princess.
Yeah.
For some girls, they might have looked at her like,
To
wow,
aspire,
we're in the
man.
building now.
Yeah.
And they've
Being
just
heard.
they've just effed it. And I think that's mad.
I feel like that's a blessing and a curse though, because obviously a curse in terms of like, why you're actually doing that and making her do all the things that she was doing, obviously going through the suicidal thoughts. But blessing in terms of we now seeing the angle that they are on, you know what I'm saying? These people are racist, you know what I'm saying? So a blessing in terms of that and that we can actually acknowledge them for how they are.
And it shows you how no matter how high you get on the food chain, there's racism there.
Yeah, racism's on every level, you know what I'm saying?
That's the highest level in this country, basically.
In this country, the monarchy.
In the Buckingham Palace, you'd think we're all equal, not equal, but we're all here.
All here,
all
man.
royals.
All establishment. That's the biggest
But
establishment.
nah, bro, it's crazy. I say cool. Might as well call. You got Raheem's number?
Oh. Yeah, man. Let's get some female perspective on this stuff, man.
Before we segue into the next thing.
Raheem, I could have a number. Yeah, I do, you know.
Yeah.
You lead this one, yeah?
He's probably out doing business.
I don't have it.
You don't have it?
Nah, this is our own number.
Let me give it to you.
Go on.
I can't even call it out on the thing.
Send it to me on that. Okay.
I was about to, yeah, deep it.
You know the camera's there, though. We don't forget.
Yeah. Even get a couple. I don't know. Man, them could give their part.
Nah, definitely man them, man. They need to stop.
Number you have called is not recognized. Please check
When
the
the
number.
dog.
I mean, Raheem is running, boy.
She might even have a new one.
Number you have.
Let me check my WhatsApp.
Who's next?
You can even call someone about.
Okay, let me see who else is there.
What man them's about. They're about.
Call man them, see what they're saying. I need to. Hopefully, man them watch the thing. Imagine I called my mum. That would be sick.
You might as well.
That's what you saying.
You might as well, bro. Why not? Call mumsy, call auntie. Is it obs?
It's not even obvious. I'm thinking, what she said, she could be out. I don't know, man.
Yeah, nah, I hear that.
That is a shout.
Let me look for my phone book.
Let me. Hey, you know I want to call Tyrese.
You won.
Yeah, well, because he got opinions.
Yo,
T1, what you saying, bro?
nothing, bro. What's going on?
You on the Sweet Talking podcast right now?
What's good?
Oh shit.
What you saying, bro?
Nah, bro, I'm just chilling.
Are you
I'm
busy
watching
right now?
Vikings.
Viking
Vikings,
big,
the
what
Vikings
Wagner
big.
off, bro.
Yeah, oh, nah, no.
Come on, man. Shout out
might
for
be
Loki and them, man.
Might be spoilers.
Basically, we're just calling you today, bro, to see what's your opinions on the Meghan Markle interview that happened the other day?
I'm very two-minded.
Do you mind and how to explain?
Cause bro, I feel like to a certain extent, I feel like Meghan Markle was naive.
Okay.
You got to address that because like she didn't even have the courtesy to go, yo, I'm entering the royal family. Let me just learn how to do things.
Mm-hmm.
But she didn't do that, and then she went to the house and tried to make it feel like, oh, I should have been taught how to do things, blah blah blah. But at the same time, you're a grown adult. But I do understand she felt entitled to have the classes and the education. But
Do you not agree
at
with
the
that?
same time,
Do you agree with that? That she should have had the support.
I agree with it to some extent. But at the same time, the children have it when they're children.
Yeah.
So it's not really an adult thing.
Do you
and
think
if you
that
know,
was on Harry to teach her then?
kind of.
See it from the perspective that she's coming from a whole different country. She's coming from America, kind of wherever, yeah, and she's coming obviously to England now to marry this guy Harry or be with him. So you're saying for her that she should have learned, but at the end of the day, if she's coming into the royal family establishment, do you not feel like she should be given the tools and stuff to be a part of the royal family?
I do. But at the same time, do you think what's William's wife, Kate?
Kate Winslet.
Do you think?
Williams.
Do you think that? I don't feel like she got taught.
But then obviously that's different context. She could have got taught. I don't know. I don't even
It's
know.
not different context. It's not different context because they're both brothers, so they should be treated equally.
I'm talking from the Kate. Obviously, she's from England. She's from this area. You know what I'm saying? She's not foreign.
It doesn't matter though, because if you're entering the royal family, like that's like you. If you was to enter your partner's house for the first time and her whole family's there, would you not try and get some heads up?
Yeah, I'll get the heads up from my partner. Yes, I would.
Exactly, you get the heads up from your partner. But Harry, obviously, he might have not taught her. So, but I don't want to put it on Harry. I
Why
feel
not?
like because I feel like Harry's beef was the way his mum went out was foul. Like it was foul play. And then now he's thinking, if my wife is getting haggled like this and she's feeling this kind of way, I'm not going to let him emotionally destroy her. And then it's going to be the same situation that was with my mum. Like, he can't handle that loss again. Whereas it was always going to be a situation where, because there's two brothers, one's going to stay and still be stuck. And one's going to say, yo, like, this isn't for me. Like, I'm never going to be king. And one's just going to depart. And Harry's always been that guy that is going to step out of the box.
Yeah.
But why does it have to be the narrative of when it's finally a black person that comes into the picture where it has to be now Harry that has to leave and not William? Why? That's what I'm seeing it as. Why that? Because I'm sure if Harry was with a white person and got married to a white person, this would not
They'd have more time for her.
There's more time for her, bro. And I'm sure she'll be getting the support. Because I do believe Kate did get support. Like, she might have still been from this country, but at the end of the day, Meghan was screaming on, rambling on, that she got no support. When she said she had the suicidal thoughts, no support. She's saying it is what it is. This is what happens. They're basically trying to say they've all been through the same war, which they have not. You know what I'm saying? There's different wars out here. You know what I'm saying? And obviously she never got the help out there. So obviously that's your view and opinion on that. I just I'm seeing it from that angle. You know what I'm saying? She could have educated herself because she said she didn't do any obviously research and that. That I do think that she sly lacked on that because obviously they are the royal family and that, so you do need to do some of your own research and that, but she did lack on that one. I will give you that.
Exactly. And you know the thing is, yeah, she went to the best schools. Like, her dad paid for her to go to the top schools. So you're obviously going to have some knowledge. And she used to come to England. And she's probably played British roles in acting, yeah. So you're going to have some understanding of Britain. You're telling me you're not going to understand how big the royal family is.
Do you know how to curtsy?
I don't know how to curtsy, but bro, look at me. Do you think I'm ever going to be part of the royal family?
What? Did she think she was? That's, you know what I'm saying? Did she think
that's
she was ever
huge,
going to be
bro.
a part?
That is a huge one.
So
She might not have thought it, but this is her reality.
yeah, it's her reality now.
So
Yeah.
if it's your reality, you got to do everything you can to make sure your reality is right.
Yeah, obviously she was saying in the interview, because obviously I'm not her, so I don't know what she actually did or not. But from what she was saying in the interview, she was saying she tried everything she could to be a part and fit a part of the family, and it was she was just getting neglected. That's what she was screaming. What's your thoughts on that?
That's a good one, bro. That's a good one. I don't know. Like, you see, with me, I can't really. I'm hearing her side of the story, but no one else is gonna talk, so I can't. Like, it's easy for someone to feel left out, and you feel that way, but it's not actually that way. Like, you see how she was saying about the Queen, how she was actually like a motherly figure to her.
Yeah, she was helping
and she
her.
offered her the blanket and all of them things. Like,
Yeah.
cool, she was doing that. So who are you saying you feel left out by? If the head person is with you, you get it.
But that's like saying that's the teacher with me, but I'm in a class of other people that don't rate me. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, at the end of the day, the Queen is the kingpin or whatever. She's the top.
She's an old lady, bro.
She's the old lady. You want to be? I want people in the class to rate me. You know what I'm saying? I want to be calm with the people in the class, the other boys, the other girls. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, she wasn't feeling that love.
I do hear that, but hear this, yeah. When she joined the royal family, she entered the role of official royal. Yeah. So that means she's getting paid. She's getting paid to do royal duties. So surely you understand that marrying Harry, like, if you didn't feel like you was ready for that, then why did you marry Harry so early? You get it?
Okay.
Because you were working royal at the end of the day. So you have to be ready to do these kind of commitments.
So are you saying that?
And she wasn't.
You're saying she basically married in too early. She never got the full understanding.
Yeah, she didn't. She
that
wasn't fully aware of what was going on.
No, I do.
And now when she was put into a situation where it's all on her,
and the pressure's
she's not
up.
really ready for that. Yeah, the pressure's up. And you know what she was? Remember what she was saying about how she wanted to go out with her friends and go for dinner or whatever. Like, bro, when do you don't see any royals doing that?
It's sacrifices that she should have been willing to take.
Yeah,
for example, like
it's a
footballers.
sacrifice. Like, if you're a footballer, you know you're not going to be out every night drinking.
You can't be doing
You know
that
that's
stuff.
not going to.
Yeah.
You know you can't be doing that. You have to be fit no matter what. You have to be disciplined.
Yeah.
But if to a certain extent she doesn't want the discipline in her life, but if you're in the royal family, that's what it is.
Yeah.
No, definitely. I hear what you're saying on that one.
So 100%. I feel like I'm not completely against what she was saying, because I do hear it, but I feel like she was naive at the same time, and she didn't really understand the situation she was getting herself into.
I understand that. I can hear you on that one. I do understand where you're coming from with that one. What you saying, Rambo, for that? You hearing where he's coming from? Or?
I hear you still.
Yeah, like, I hear the angle you're coming on, so it does make sense. But at the end of the day, obviously, there was just blatant racism at the end of the day as well, which she was subjected to, which we can't excuse and we can't not see it. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, when they were speaking about the baby's skin color, that's just foul.
Yeah, that's foul play still.
It's foul play, do you know what I'm saying?
Foul play.
And
but the thing is, like, when do you not expect that though?
That's basically
you don't
saying,
expect that.
so you're saying she was naive to not expect that there was going to be racism in the royal family.
No. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying, like, if I imagine I had a child with a white person, I'm all. Oh no, that sounds rude. But I'm always
the fact
gonna.
that they said
I'm
the
always
word
gonna
concerns,
think,
though.
what color? The
You know what I'm saying?
concerns.
She used that particular term, concerns.
Sticky.
You know what I'm saying? Concerned. They never said curious, bro. They said concerned. You know what connotations that has? You know what I'm saying? They're worried.
Yeah, no, that's serious foul play. That's a red card.
And it's almost like a threat in a way,
Yeah, I'm
like
saying,
a
like, they're
sly
threatened.
threat. Like,
You know what I'm saying, bro?
Make sure it's not too dark, you know. Like, say she can pattern it, like.
You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, what's that all about?
I don't know what that's about, bro. I can't lie to you.
It's scary stuff that we're living in, man. But obviously, I wouldn't say she's naive in that sense, because she's just going into a family.
In that sense.
In that sense, she wasn't.
In that sense, no, she wasn't naive. She's entitled to feel how she feels about that. But at the same time, she should. not she should know that that question is gonna arise, but that question was always gonna arise.
The question of
And-
what color the baby is, like what color your
Yeah,
baby.
the question of what color is the baby gonna be?
I
Because
never.
whenever someone there's an interracial couple, they always say like what skin tone. You're just trying to guess.
Are you speaking
so
from
at the-
experience?
Yeah, I'm speaking from experience, bro.
Fair enough.
Like-
because obviously for me, I never thought of that question once. I'm just thinking a baby's a baby. Do you know what I'm saying? The only question I'm thinking of is a boy or girl. That's the only question I'm thinking. You know what I'm saying?
I hear that.
I'm not
I hear
thinking
that.
of the skin color or if you got 3 legs, 2
What?
legs.
So
I don't know.
you're saying like, you're saying if you had a baby with a white girl, yeah,
Yeah.
would you not sit down and think, but like just not? Would you not just think about what skin tone the baby's gonna be?
Why though?
Would you not just? What do you mean? Like just to
I
see?
feel like I don't. I don't
does
think
it- why
I'd
does- what
think
does it
that.
matter,
Firstly, I don't think I'd think that. And secondly, even if I did think that,
No,
why
but
do I
I'm
need
not
to be
thinking
saying
it-
that?
I'm
Do you know
not-
what I'm saying?
That's
I'm not-
between the couple
not-
as well.
I'm not thinking it as a mad thing.
Mhm.
I'm just thinking it as like what color? Like just a guess,
Yeah, no, that's different though.
just to say I told you so. Exactly.
I just
So,
know the baby's
how
coming
do
out
you
light
know-
skinned. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Lidge.
Yeah.
Lidge is coming out as fair skin.
It's just coming out light skinned. That's what I know. Especially with Harry being white and Meghan being half caste. Anyway, that baby is gonna come out
Mix.
mix. She's gonna come out. She's gonna come out fair skinned anyway. Is she not half caste?
I don't. We don't use that word.
I mean, are you know? Do you use the term half caste, T1? Is that a bad term?
Yeah, bro, it's a sticky term still.
Square down.
Bit of a sticky, but people just don't use it.
Okay, well, mixed, light skinned, you know what I'm saying? Mixed skinned, interracial, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, bro, it was that interview itself was sticky, bro. It was sticky.
A lot of tea being spilled, but
A lot of tea getting spilled, a lot of cookies crumbling, do you know what I'm
a lot of
saying?
cookies, bro, but
There was a lot of tea getting spilled, bro.
respect for the call though, my bro.
Yeah, respect for that, bro. Love for that, man. Unannounced
bro,
as well,
love.
unannounced.
Yeah, it was
He's
unannounced,
cracking.
bro.
I couldn't call you off guard. You could have been doing a mad thing, bro.
Could have been doing
Oh, I
it
almost
dirty.
fumbled it, bro.
Hey, T1, love for that, bro.
Love and
Shout out you.
respect, love and
Love, bro.
prosperity.
Hey, T1,
Different
funny.
angle, different
Yeah,
angle.
different angle, and I
Yeah,
like that. You know
we
what I'm
like that,
saying?
you know,
You know what I'm
people-
saying?
Some people might agree with that angle there.
Some people don't agree. You know what I'm saying?
Let's talk about this other elephant in the world.
Recent contemporary shit.
This whole mad thing I go on.
Sarah Everard. I don't know if I'm pronouncing her name right, but Sarah. We'll call
Rest
her
in
Sarah.
peace, straight off the bat.
Rest in peace.
Craziness. Bro,
Been love to her family as well. Hope they're good.
explain the situation to people that you got the timeline, innit?
I think I got the
Just
timeline.
briefly, like
Yeah, briefly.
someone who ain't really plugged in like that. You should be.
Basically, she's a woman, 33-year-old. She was like the 3rd of March. She just disappeared, vanished. She vanished after being at her friend's house around 9 o'clock, and then obviously from that day she vanished. There's just been a timeline of there's been investigation of her just gone, and obviously she's found up dead on the when did she get found dead? I think on the
Today or
10th of March. I think it was the
2 days ago.
2 days ago, 10th of March, she was found dead. And obviously there's been the police that's under investigation with somebody else, another suspect, and has been looking into
Yo,
it.
Bill.
And she was just walking home by herself at her friend's after a late night, which we've all done, you know what I'm saying?
Where do we start on that one there, boy? So cool, let's start from cool. She's at her friend's now, done her thing. She left the yard, walking home. Some people are gonna say, what's she walking home for? These times.
Why is she
you know?
walking home alone? Yeah, that's what people are gonna
Yeah.
say. That's gonna be a narrative.
But air that, because
That's a lot of crap.
you can't really say it. As I'm saying, I've done a walk
me
at
and you
3 a.m. in the morning, headphones,
I'm
air
mindful, you know what I'm
cancelled,
saying?
noise cancelled on,
Just walking to you and you're feeling good.
feeling calm. So it's like
feeling
the fact
safe.
that people think that women shouldn't be able to do that is because of men.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
So it's,
Men are the flipping denominator in this situation.
and you know what I'm saying? So it's like that one there, I'm not really hearing. Then it's like cool. She's obviously been taken or
I think probably
assaulted,
abducted, and then
very
because
different things.
she was in South, bro, in terms of Brixton, I think Clapham, I don't know, and then her body's got found in Kent. So obviously she's been abducted, taken away. I don't know what's happened to her in terms of mutilation, in terms of things going on, but she's been taken.
And the scary thing is it could have been anyone,
You know what
anyone of your family members, female,
You know what I'm saying? It could be anyone.
down the street,
I don't know if she's been targeted or if it was just a
random attack.
random attack. But the narrative about her walking alone, I'm not hearing at all, because at the end of the day, as we just said, me and you both done that. And why shouldn't females be safe just walking alone at night? You know what I'm saying?
Because of the dirty youth out there.
You know what I'm saying? These certain men out here, I'm not going to say most men. I'm not going to say men. I'm just going to say there's going to be some men out there that are out like that, because it's just a harsh truth. You know what I'm saying? And I don't feel like females should be blamed on the actions of men.
Yeah.
Because that's what people are trying to do, the narrative. Victim, they're trying to do the victim
Yeah,
thing.
like,
And there's questions I've seen,
Go watch them man there though.
yeah, exactly, you know what I'm saying? For example, men, for example, say a woman that's been raped, I'm seeing questions of what was you wearing?
Yeah, no.
What's that
It's
question?
dead, man. It's dead. It's dead.
What
It's
was
dead.
that
It's dead. It's
question,
dead. It's dead.
Dodgy?
It's dead.
Well, like that, like obviously, that question just makes me, like, it laughs because it's just so crazy. What was you wearing? I'm thinking, why does that matter? What you're basically saying is her fault as to why the action happened. What was you wearing? Like, can't men control themselves?
Do you think a lot of men? I feel like this is society in general. You can apply it to anything, but in this situation, it's men. Men, if we're keeping it real, a lot of men do not care about this situation until it's directly affected them.
Yeah.
That's your sister and that's your mom.
In terms of family.
And it's like, it shouldn't have to be that.
It shouldn't get to that, no.
It shouldn't have to be, I don't really care. Like, it's not my family member. It's not someone I know. But then when it is, you're going to be doing up.
All of that chat.
Yeah, so
You're
it's
not
like,
sorry for yourself and all of that.
we're all human, like, as much as that's cliche, but it's like, bro, that's an innocent woman's life. It's
You know what I'm saying? Gone.
for no
And
reason.
it's sad. Obviously, I don't know anything to do
That's
with
what I'm
it.
saying. You got to think about the domino effects.
You know what I'm saying?
Children.
You just got to be able to relate and be empathetic, man. This is a woman's life that's just been lost for what reason? I've seen
For
the news
nothing.
report. They're saying that it's just out of a character. And you know what I'm saying? Like, she's just a calm woman, and then she just like that due to the mentality of some man that killed her. I think it's a man. There's people under
It's a
investigation.
man. But they've what? So they've grabbed this 5-0 now. The 12, the old bill, the Babylon.
The Trident.
That's mad.
Yeah.
That's
it is,
different layers of
You know what I'm
brazy,
saying?
because
Different
it's
layers.
like it's another thing. We're getting attacked by the people that are meant to
Protect us.
Well, allegedly, I don't know. Man's in
Allegedly, you know what I'm
investigation,
saying?
so
You know what I'm saying?
that's enough for man to speculate that.
Yeah, speculation. You know what I'm saying? Why is he under
Well,
investigation?
I'm saying I didn't get grabbed in there. You got grabbed in
Yeah,
there.
I'm saying.
Not for no reason. You know what I'm
You
saying?
know what I'm saying? There's
And
no
it's a
reason.
Fed.
You know what
They're
I'm
not
saying?
grabbing in no Fed for no small
You know what I'm saying, bro?
evidence
They
or
gotta
nothing.
think
You
about
know,
it
bro,
because
it
they
will say
obviously
it
know how
looks
it
bad
looks.
on
It
the
looks bad,
department,
yeah,
so
yeah.
they've grabbed him.
Yeah.
So that means I can speculate
That's
he's
upper
nicked
speculation.
or
Yeah.
like he's done something. I don't know what he's done, but
He's contributed to some part
Yeah.
of therefore missing. You know what I'm saying?
and it is crazy. Obviously, I've seen it now. I'm thinking, oh shit, she's missing. That's crazy. Like, but these missing things, they're very common. It's mad that it's become kind of normalized. Like, okay, you see it on Twitter, you retweet.
You know what I'm saying? You see
Yeah.
so much on Twitter.
And then it's like, you always think in your head, like, when it's a kid, you're like, what do you mean they're missing? Where are they? Or what do you mean they're missing? Where are they? But it's kind of like, you're just like, okay, they're missing. Then it's like, she's dead.
it makes me think straight
Then
into
you're like-
documentaries, you know.
Oh, like she's dead. You're like,
It's
Bruh.
just another thing that just gets in your head, yeah.
like missing and dead.
Missing's hope, and then when you
Yeah,
get there, you're
and then it's
thinking,
just like case closed.
case closed.
In a
closed,
week.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? There's some
I'm
missing
saying the timeline
cases.
was a week.
There's some missing cases that have been going on for years,
years.
20 years, and that what just gone. So this is proper like skullduggery. It's
Yeah.
like, so it's mad.
Yeah. Nah, that's crazy. It is crazy still.
And then the women on Twitter everywhere, they're outraged, and they're rightly so.
And rightly so outraged because they're saying, why was she doing it? And I'm thinking, it's true, man. Like, women deserve to be outraged at this situation.
and it's shed light on a wider topic. Like, it's not. It's kind of like the George Floyd thing. It's like it's not about him anymore in a way.
You know what I'm saying? It's
It's
not about
about-
the actual individual.
Yeah, it's
what it
about this
sparks.
is what's happened.
You know what I'm saying?
This is what men are doing to us on an everyday. whether it's on a small scale or big scale. This is happening. You know what I'm saying? They're like protect. I see the thing is like protect your daughter, and they've crossed it out, and it's like educate your son. And that. I'm like,
amen to that.
You know
bro.
what I'm saying?
Amen.
Like,
amen to that.
it's hard to us to try and
To speak for the women.
speak for the women and also speak to why this is happening, because we don't know.
And I don't have that mentality, and I know you for sure you don't have that mentality either. So it's hard to speak upon that. But from the outside looking in, I feel like it could go deeper, obviously, in terms of what they've just been exposed to as these men. You know what I'm saying?
Like back in
the day,
not
obviously not.
Yeah, that's common. That's common.
Not making an excuse for it at all, but just look it in, because that's what people do. They like to see for like specialized people in the force or whatever. They like to see why. Why did that man do what he did to that woman? Do you know what I'm saying?
Oh, like on a mindhunter thing.
Yeah, on a mindhunter thing. Like why? They always look out for the reason why. So, was it been exposed to? Had this behavior been detected from earlier? For example, like little things that may have gone on in school.
Issues and them things.
Yeah, like in school.
They come up with that statistic like 97% of women. Is it in London?
I don't know if it's in
sexually
London.
insulted, or was it?
I probably in.
Correct me on that, but I think it was in London, in UK.
UK. Do you know how loud that is?
97, dog.
That's basically 100. And the thing is, it even could be 100. Maybe some women didn't even want to speak upon it. You know what I'm saying? So
the amount of women that don't speak on it is crazy.
So,
and you got to think about that 97 probably happened to them more than once.
Yeah, more than once.
More than once.
Like, and it's just so little things at the club, little slap at the bar, little things. Just
excuse me, getting all bro.
Brushing past them. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, it's all the same stuff, but it's just man doing it on a small scale. That's normalized, and then the next day they're like,
and then it goes to rape, which is obviously is not normalized, and they're saying, oh my god, but you was doing these little things before. You weren't chatting about it. Your boy wasn't saying anything about it. You know what I'm saying?
It is mad.
And I feel like us men got to be accountable. For example, if we see certain stuff like that our friends or boys are doing,
you have to activate on them.
You got to sort
gunfire for them.
You got to sort it out, because obviously we don't want to be a part of the problem. We want to be the solution.
You want to be allies.
You know what I'm saying? Obviously, we've got to protect our females out there. And you all come from a woman. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
bro?
Definitely.
You all come from the woman, make the world go around, and we got to protect them.
And it's like, you got like, this is how I'm speak up, innit? The man, I'm coming on a quiet thing. That's techie as well.
On a shy thing.
Like, you got to speak up. Like,
got to speak up. I don't like seeing problems. If I see a problem,
there's an elephant in the room, and it's like I said before. What side you on?
Yeah.
This is another divide. What are you? What you hearing now? Are you with us? If you're not, go over there.
If you're not speaking and quiet about it, you're on the up side. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Your silence is.
There's no on the fence thing. Do you know what I'm saying? There's no on the fence thing, bro.
You can't afford
you
to
gotta be on the side, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not really fucking none of that, man. You gotta protect our females out here. My mum told me, like,
I see some page today.
You come from a woman, bro.
Don't know if you see it. It's like some. I think it was on Twitter. She made like a key camera kit for women to protect. There's a couple stuff on there, like alarms. I think there was like sprays on there and
I
that.
feel like it's so sad that women have to go through that, bro.
What I'm saying.
It's so sad, because I don't carry anything on me. Obviously, I'm not a gangbanger. I don't carry no knives and that. Yeah. I just walk, you know what I'm saying? All I got is my 2 hands, man. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. But
women got to do the most just to feel safe, just to do what I can do for free. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's just sad. And it's the harsh reality, because I can't now go tell them that they shouldn't feel like they need to do that. Because obviously these situations are happening and they have to. Bless them. Yes, but it's tight out here, man.
It is tight. I'm thinking like, it's techie because obviously I do law, you do law. And we know that like rape, sexual assault and that it's hard to prove.
It's very hard to prove.
It's a very sticky subject because
you got to find out
intimacy on that level.
In terms of consent, let's talk about consent, for example.
Yeah.
It's hard to establish consent in a way because obviously in certain situations, maybe the court or whether they might see that consent's already there. In terms of like, say like a girl went to a club and then we went back to mine after we'd done something. It's very hard to establish whether consent was there or not. Because obviously if you're coming back to the hotel with me. Not to say that there's consent there, but they're thinking that it's along the lines of something bound to happen. You know what I'm saying? And obviously, it just gets very tricky, and there's fine print. You know what I'm saying? It's very difficult to establish. So I guess that deters women from even speaking up about it, because are they gonna get heard? And most women don't get heard. I don't know what the statistic is, but most women that speak about cases like this, they don't get heard.
4% of rape
Cases.
That's what I'm saying. It's like I'm saying. Like,
That's crazy.
it's basically it's he say versus she say, innit?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
And
He say shit.
it is difficult because, like I said, in the intimacy, it's you and that person. There's no witnesses.
No, I'm saying no witnesses.
There's no one else.
Your word against mine. And how do you prove that?
That's what I'm saying. And I don't know. I feel like there should be more done to.
Do you
I
think
feel like right now, what is it? Is it balance of probabilities?
I think so. Do you feel like the law should change in terms of definition, man?
I feel like it's techie because if it was beyond all reasonable doubt,
That's what it is. Yeah.
is it beyond reasonable doubt?
I think it was beyond reasonable doubt. You got to prove something beyond reasonable doubt. You got to, you can obviously.
No, but that's yeah,
That's criminal law.
yeah.
So yeah, it is. It is reasonable doubt.
That's what I mean. So then it's like you have to prove that he sexually assaulted me beyond all reasonable doubt.
And you got to prove he done it without consent.
That's what I mean, and that is crazy and it's the psychological things of like, I've seen cases where like my teacher told me like a woman's been sexually assaulted, and then like the next day she's like made tea for the man, like proper still loving him, and they've only processed it after. But now when you put that in front of a jury, you can say, well, I didn't rape her because the next morning she made me tea. Why would she make me tea?
Yeah.
But it's like those type of things. Like she hasn't processed it. It's like she hasn't processed. People process it a long time
it
later.
It could even be years, bro. You know what I'm saying?
She texts me all these dirty, like, you know what I'm saying, normal
so I feel
intimate
like,
texts,
you know
and that.
I feel like I could have done all of that. You know
what I'm saying? And it's like
it's very fine line.
there's a
fine line.
fear as well because women know the percent of how much it's not proved. Then you got to balance that. Am I willing? But you see, when they go into these cases, they have to dig in to everything.
You know what I'm saying? They got to be very speak about
Everything.
the intimacy.
So your whole intimacy, your whole everything is being
there.
told in a courtroom in front of those
Everyone,
people.
yeah.
It's like, am I willing to put myself out there to be rejected?
To be rejected.
That's
Not
what I'm
even to be
saying.
heard, to be rejected.
To be rejected, and then it's like, so it's bare.
Oh, mate, there's a Netflix series. Yeah, I think it's called. Oh my god, I need to
Let me
find it.
send you a number to call.
Gee, there's a Netflix series on this, bro.
Swear down.
I know. I'm gonna say, and people's gonna know what I'm talking about. It's called. I've watched it. Yeah. Let me find it. Don't let me down, phone. Don't let me down, baby. We love our women, though, man. I love my women, man. Bless them.
Respectfully.
Wait, I don't know what it's called, but
I sent you a number. One sec.
on my WhatsApp snap.
Text message.
Right, cool. I'm waiting for that to hit.
You get it? Huh?
Yep, let me call that now. See what this number is, man. Who we got next, man? Can I get the Maggie? Thanks.
Yo.
It's Rambo.
Well gone, dog.
What you saying, bro? You're live on the Sweet Talking podcast right now, my bro.
You say what? Right now?
Right now, the dog.
Hey, look, how can you do that to me, like?
Introduce yourself.
How can you do that to me? What are you lot saying?
Nah,
bro.
Broski, we're just having conversations, talking and that.
Who's just speaking?
Popsy.
Oh, Popsy. What you saying?
Who's that?
Tyree,
man.
Oh, yeah, what are we saying, bro? What on?
Yeah, bro. We're talking about enough things. We're talking about a lot of fuckery going on right now. Statistics coming out about 97% of women have been sexually assaulted and these things there.
Oh, yeah, that's a mad thing.
What's your stance on these men out here doing this mad thing, bro?
Bro, I just feel like obviously we're gonna protect the girls.
Mm-hmm.
For one.
Protect our females, man.
Yeah, we've got to protect them no matter what. Sister, girlfriend, wife, mom, grandma,
Sister-in-law, all of that.
cousin.
Stranger.
No matter what it is, protect them. Because there's people out there, guys out here trying to do craziness.
Do a mad thing.
You get me? So I don't really. I have a lot to say on it, but it's like what I want to say. I want to be in front of a camera with you guys.
Okay.
You get what I'm trying to say, so people can hear me out properly.
Okay.
You get me?
So what could you keep it brief in a way?
It's mashing up our thing. You get me? The sweet ones out there dealing with these crazy youths. Man, them can't. The good youths can't get that. But they're all heartbroken and that. They're all mash up. But, yeah, man.
You saying gunfire for them?
Personally, I feel like the boys need to get taught.
The what?
Like, they need to get taught, innit?
So you're saying it's a lack of education?
Yeah, they need to get taught, because I don't think they know what rape is.
Yeah, that's what I feel like it does go down to that.
Like the meaning of rape, I don't think they understand the meaning of it, innit?
The lack of consent. So, they don't understand consent.
The lack of consent, fair thing.
No means no, man.
So,
I don't know means no. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know means no.
If you heard no,
everything other than yes means
other than
no.
You know what I'm saying? Literally that. You know what I'm saying?
But obviously, if you saw like this type of stuff happening, like, and you're seeing what's your stance on that? You think, man?
Say that again?
Like, if you're aware of it, you're seeing it out, and that you're the type of person that you're gonna step up and say, "What are you doing? That you're doing a mad thing."
Yeah, mom, and that's right. And none of my boys can't even try it. And if you guys know any of them, you don't need to let me know so they can get cut off right now.
Yeah.
So you're not worried to check your boy, to check him.
Oh my god. No. Check. I would G-check.
That's the energy. Nah, that's the energy, bro. That's the energy.
Are you crazy? Yeah, that's mad. Because that could be my daughter.
You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's how we got to see it as. We all got to see it as that could be my mom, that could be my daughter, that could be my little cousin. You know what I'm saying? And obviously, once we all get that perception, then it just makes life easier. Because if you're seeing stuff like that, then we can just all be fair. Do you know what I'm saying?
No cap.
No cap. Bro. But yeah, no, definitely
bring,
you gotta
bring
come
them.
in one day and we'll have a proper conversation about it.
It's crazy. Yeah, I have to. There's more. There's other things we can talk about.
Definitely, bro.
Not, bro. You get
Respect for that, man. Man, caught you
love
off,
Come on,
you know
off
the
guard
vibe.
right there, man. Come on, dudes.
You know the
love
vibe.
and prosperity,
hey, listen,
bro.
If this is listen.
Yeah.
If this is a podcast, something you're sitting over there with Terry or something. Put the details down there. You get me?
He said you want a little shout out on that, bro. They will have girls too much, no man.
I lie, man.
Don't do that. Put the details down there.
All right, then. Respect, broski.
All right. Say no more. Be safe, man.
Let me love Popsy.
I love it.
Let me call his water.
It's quick.
Go piss quick. When you come back, hopefully I should have a person there for you.
Professional.
The Maggies.
Good pod, man. Relating. All I've been having is good pod so far. Yeah, man. It's just crazy, right? And a lot of controversies going on in the span of these days, man. Like, that new case though with that woman going missing and dead, that is crazy, because that's just me thinking straight documentaries. We've all seen documentaries on that stuff. And then obviously,
the prime suspect is the police officer, bro.
You know what I'm saying? It's just like,
There's a lot, man.
so the people that's protecting us is doing that. That's like, it's literally movie kind of narrative. You know what I'm saying? And obviously, it makes you worried, man. It makes you worried.
What? No, we're just
talking about the
that
case.
woman, about Sarah.
It bangs on the cam.
Come on, loaded. Your face, no case, no.
You said he called it.
Okay, let's see if she answers. Then she don't like to answer my call sometimes.
You getting ghosted. You've been catfished.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, Adriana.
Hello.
You on the Sweet Talking podcast right now?
Do-do-do-do.
Am I?
Yeah.
Hi.
Oh, go on.
Hi, guys.
Are you busy
oh
right
my
now?
God. I'm on the train, but like...
What, if the phone got a
Overground,
car,
yeah,
if the phone got a
overground.
car, we speak to you.
I'm on overground.
Yeah.
Are you in
yeah.
ends? Are you in ends?
Yeah, like, I'm literally 15 minutes away from...
Yeah, we don't need to stay. We don't need to stay in the Pacific. But, you know what I'm saying? But you're local. Alright, cool. Basically, what we just called you on, we're just talking about, obviously, I don't know, you probably do know, you do keep up to date, but you know that case of Sarah Everard?
Yes, I'm talking about it in my disco as well.
Yeah, see what I'm saying? Yeah, we're on the pod talking about that now, and obviously, what's your opinions on that case?
Okay, so I just read a post about it, funnily enough, yeah, and it was that she basically, I don't know if someone has said that she's done something to put herself in that position, but I saw a post which said that, like, she did everything right.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, she didn't walk in the night, she texted her family, she didn't dress provocatively, and she still got attacked. So it shows that, well, I think this case just highlights that, you know how women are always seen as victims? This is what my disco is about. We're perceived as victims in society, and that we need to do things to prevent being attacked. But it shouldn't be like that. People need to teach their sons to not attack women, despite what they look like, despite if it's dark.
That's
we
exactly
don't
what we're
attack
saying.
women. You get it? Because she's vulnerable. So that's what I think is quite interesting. But also, it's so messed up that it's a police officer. To think that someone that's meant to protect the entire population. Well, we know that they don't always, but
that's exactly what we're saying.
You know what I mean? For that person to be, and it's kidnap as well. He's on, he got arrested on suspicion of kidnap.
And then obviously he got leveled up to murder, innit?
Yeah, murder. And, you know, he's on another case of indecent something. I forgot what it is. But I think he did something else.
So
and it's like, how do we have these people in the system?
Yeah, in the
so
system.
It just shows
And
that
just let
even
him
the
roam
system
about.
is corrupt.
Is he a
You
white
know what I'm
man?
saying?
Is he a white man?
Probably. I think, yeah, he is. I saw a picture of him.
Oh, he's a white man?
Family, I think. Yeah. I think he's married or something like that.
No, I agree with that. I feel like there is like a victim mentality that's been put on women, and I feel like I don't know why that's been the case, because I know very strong women. I know very strong women.
It comes from legislation. That's what my disco is about. So you see the Sexual Offences Act.
Spilling the whole
basically.
Plagiarism.
The provision, it basically, the definition of rape is that a man rapes a woman.
Penetration.
And now, obviously, and it's with his penis. It literally says his penis. So I think that is wrong, because it automatically puts women and men into two different roles. So one is the perpetrator and one's the victim. But we know that's wrong. It's problematic for men, because there's men that are victims. And you know what it is? It's so, do you know how many boys got groomed? If you ask how many boys lost their virginity to women that were 18 and they were 13, it's crazy, and they think it's normal. Or even how you know how it's a joke for boys to sleep with their teachers and stuff.
Yeah. People laugh at that. Let's say they give ratings. They give ratings for that. Yeah.
Yeah, but if you think about it, it's not even funny, because if the roles are reversed, it's fucked.
It's a whole scandal. Also, it's a whole scandal. Yeah.
Yeah. And also, because the Sexual Offences Act is the women can only be victims, it's almost like it can lead to victim blaming. Because if you perceive women as victims, it's like we are socialized to know that we're victims.
You know what I'm saying?
We have to alter our behavior. You know, our whole lives, our parents, especially for girls. I mean, for boys too, but it's for boys, it'll be don't walk in the night because you don't want to get stabbed or robbed. But for girls, it's you don't want to get raped.
You don't want to get grabbed.
Do you know what I mean? You don't want to get grabbed and stuff. And it's cool. It's good for parents have to teach this to their
have you been taught that while you've been growing up?
Yeah, of course. That's why I Uber everywhere.
Oh, things such as what? Things such as what? Like to what?
So, don't go out in the night. Don't get over drunk. Be careful when you're outside.
Don't take no drink from no one.
You.
We'll always
you know
watch
what I mean?
a drink.
Don't take a drink. Always watch a drink. That's the worst thing. If you're in a club, never.
But these are normal settings that you expect to just have fun and chilling.
Just have fun, you know what I'm saying? You want to be relaxed in these settings.
In the back of your head. Yeah, in the back of your head. And it's even, you know what it is, even boys do it, but they do it subtly, they try and get alcohol involved. really like to lighten mood.
Because it
But
makes
that's
to
also
make
very
it weak.
risky.
Yeah.
Because you know what, like, even though like a woman might consent when she's drunk, it doesn't mean that it's full consent. Because she might have not done it if she wasn't drunk. So
You
it's
know,
just like,
that's what
like,
we're
it's
speaking
just,
on. We're speaking on the fine line of consent and how we can just.
yes,
It's very
so
fine. It's very
fine.
fine. So it creates a lot of problems. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and do you know what it is as well? Because I was looking at that with the Sexual Offences Act as well. Before, in the one in 1956, there was no, they didn't really mention consent. It was just like if it's like blatant deception. So there was a case where it was like, this one is so like upsetting, but it was a teacher who told his student, if you give me oral, you sing better. And she did it, yeah.
I've seen that case, you know.
Yeah,
yeah,
and like obviously that's like blatant deception, but it's just little things like.
It's like gaining consent in it.
Yeah.
So obviously it's
and
deceitfulness.
you know what it is? Yeah, and even things like when boys say like just one stroke or stuff like that, you know that's so fucked.
Yeah, just the tip.
It's messed up, but it's like
it's
things
crazy.
like that. We laugh about it, but it's messed up because it's like you're basically saying nothing just to you. It's like, what does that even mean?
What does the tip even mean?
What does it actually even mean?
You don't know what it means,
like,
but I don't know what it means.
Because I don't know what it means as well. Like, what does that actually mean?
And the man, they ain't stopping at no tip.
Yeah, no one's saying stopping at the tip because obviously it's like you're just trying to gain consent. You're trying to gain consent.
Yeah. You're knocking on the door like.
Hopefully she'll be like, okay, yeah.
Yeah, so
like,
she changes her mind.
They're
like,
putting their chances a bit higher. That's what they're doing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, and it's like that's so messed up. Like it shouldn't be like that. Like, if the girl was just not on it,
And you know what it is like? That's how it was seen back in the day when we was young. It was always trying to say, people were trying to always say, oh, just a tip. You know what I'm saying? And banner about it. And obviously, growing up now, we see how messed up that is. You know what I'm saying?
Very.
On the outside looking
it's like
in.
obviously we can't even like blame ourselves because we did grow up in a society which wasn't that educated when we was younger. Like even sexual liberation for women, there's a taboo. Like people still, I know OnlyFans, it's like a bit of a debatable thing, but it's like people hate on OnlyFans, but it's like at least the women are getting paid. They can choose the content that they want to post out and stuff, and it's way less toxic than like a lot of like make porn that's available on the internet for free. Because like a lot of those women, it's either someone screenshotted their stuff, posted it, or like people post stuff without people's consent all the time. Like, you don't know if what you're watching is like the girl consented to it. You just don't know, because even when you're in the industry, I read that a lot of porn get raped as well. They actually get raped.
Yeah, not in the industry. Like movie stars, do
like,
this and then you get the bigger role. Yeah. I've seen
and then obviously like guys watch that and they might think that the way that people behave is normal as well. Like obviously that's fake. So there's a lot of stuff that like, and even you could rape your wife. Like if you're in a marriage,
definitely.
Premarital rape was not it wasn't a crime.
It wasn't a law
around the 2000s.
Yeah. So like if you was married to someone, it couldn't be rape. It couldn't be rape.
No, it couldn't. And that's messed up as well. So what when the woman marries, she's just his property.
Have sex every day if you want.
There's a lot of stuff, and in fact now, I mean, in society, people are challenging it, which is good, but definitely we need to.
That's why there's mad reform.
There's
reform going on.
We need to. Yeah, but they need to learn about it in schools as well, because we don't get told anything. We didn't get to learn consent.
From even like from primary, man.
That little meaty video with the tea and that.
You
remember that? The tea about consent.
Oh yeah, on Twitter.
Nah, it's on school, bro.
I seen it on Twitter.
Oh, you didn't watch it in school?
I never seen it in school. But they're saying, if this person is sleeping, I can't answer whether you want tea or not. They don't want tea. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, the man was switched off on that, like.
Well, they were dobing.
No, I'm saying like that's not the. I hear they're trying to do it like in some visual
analogy,
way, analogy. But it's like that's. I feel like now you need to get
straight into it. If you don't want sex, but I feel like they're just trying to make it easier for people to understand because people ain't trying to understand all of that.
I hear it.
Yeah, it's
double-edged sword.
You know? But hopefully, like with more people being educated about it and stuff, people will understand. Because girls do it as well. Like things like even slut shaming is indirectly like reinforcing like these kind of sexual stereotypes.
Yeah.
So everyone is to blame as well, you know.
You know what I'm saying?
So it's hard. But then again, the reason why consent is so tricky to deal with is that some women do regret. They might just regret it and then say that they've been raped or something, and like obviously that's it as well.
That's just another situation in itself, though, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's true.
So many layers, boy.
But yeah, man. Thanks so much, Adriana, man. For
Came
all
with the
that.
facts.
You came
No
with the
problem.
facts, with the stats. You know what I'm
the
saying?
statues.
That legislation.
The primary sources.
The primary sort of literally
No,
that
like
statues,
that.
man.
Cite me.
Alright, cool. Thanks, man. Thank
Make
you,
sure you send
Adriana.
a copy of that.
Hope you get home safe.
What do you call it?
No problem.
This so.
See you soon. Good luck with that disso,
Love and
man.
prosperity.
Thank you, man.
Wow.
I hope the rest of this podcast is well, innit?
Yeah. We could be rounding up soon, man. We're hour 40 in right now, man.
Yeah, you wrapped it up for us, man. You done it
You wrapped
nicely.
us, man. Thank you very much. See you later. Shout out to you.
Bye.
Yeah, man. Came with the factual. You know what I'm saying? I
legislation.
felt like I was in my criminal lecture again.
Throwback.
Definitely wrapped it up. Like,
That's the way the cookie crumbles.
yeah, boy. That means there's a cause for reform.
Reform, yeah. Obviously, the legislation. Look, she's even saying it from. Obviously, we're talking about from the top, man. The lawmakers, government.
From the top to the bottom, boy.
You know what I'm saying, you need to start at the top first before we get to the bottom. The bottom ain't trying to be heard.
So I'm saying I'm hearing that there's a protest tomorrow for the Sandra woman, Sarah.
Yeah, Sarah Everard. I don't know.
Okay, Sarah. I think it's Clapham Common. I think that's that where she was. The last.
I think that's where she got adopted from.
Yeah.
They said she's just vanished.
Yeah.
I don't even know if she got home.
There's a protest there, so everyone go check that out. I saw it on Twitter, so if you lot are interested in that, obviously this will probably come out after that, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna send it around to people. Hopefully you lot get down there and support the cause.
Support the cause and protect our beautiful women, man. As I said before, we come from women, man. You know what I'm saying? Women,
You know what I'm saying?
man.
Mother Nature.
We run the road.
You know what I'm saying? You don't hear about no Father Nature. It's Mother Nature,
Nature,
because you know what I'm saying. The mum's eye
Everything
winning.
stems from a woman. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, bless up the woman, man. Obviously, it's been a
nice pod, man.
Nice pod of
I
us
felt
two.
good in that.
No guests on part
No
2,
guests
man.
on part 2.
Blessings, man.
Listen, like, watch, subscribe, share.
Like, comment, and obviously catch you on the next one, episode 10, the big one.
The big one we're
The big
popping.
one.
Crystal.
Yeah, but definitely popping champers, you know.
Yeah, come on.
The penultimate. Catch you later. Love. Thanks.